Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome back to the negative challenge. This is the challenge where I am playing in my rather bizarre looking world, in my rather bizarre looking house, and I have a whole variety of challenges that are designed to be not very nice challenges, basically very negative challenges. I need to be defeated by a bunch of the bosses, and basically everything that I need to do is just a bit rubbish. And a lot of my luck in the game has kind of been a bit rubbish as well. Like everything's just been a bit rubbish, but intentionally rubbish. And so I'm just embracing the strangeness and the rubbishness, just to kind of make this series a little bit different from the normal ones that I'm trying to do. So today is decoration day. So basically, this is my house as it stands, rather strange, and I want to make it look even stranger today if we can. So there's my rooftop garden. I want to build the walls up. I want to do a glass roof on the top. Then I also want to just decorate some of the area around my house as well, just to make everything look a little bit nicer. First things first, I'm going to go and make my cake. Every single episode I need to make a cake. I do not eat it like you may expect though. I just need to look at it, and then later on I'm going to have to destroy it. So that's not a nice part of what we're doing today. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of basically just improvise it and just see what ends up happening. I want to do it less like obviously stripey though, because it's just lots of like long stripes around the outside, which is fine, but I think I can kind of do something a little bit weirder. And I want to build with some more redstone if I can, because I've really enjoyed building out of the redstone just because of how bizarre it looks. And actually, I got quite a lot more redstone dust, and like redstone's been one of the few things that when mining I've been able to find really, really easily. So I feel confident that I could probably get even more redstone if I needed to. So let's leave this 6 in here because we can keep that safe just in case I can use it for some brewing. And oh, I think I can make a block of emerald. An emerald block, that would be cool. Let's see if I think it's 9, isn't it? It is 9 you need, isn't it, to make it a block of something. So yes. Look at the emerald block. Okay, we've got to have that at the front somewhere, don't we? And then maybe we could play around a little bit more. I've got like this yellow and cyan concrete as well. Maybe we could play around with that a little bit more. I should probably go and grab a bucket again of water just to make that into concrete. So, right, I guess we can just use this ladder to go up to the top. And let's work on decorating how the front's going to be first. And then we can kind of focus on everything else. So so I've only got 1 emerald block, which is annoying because I got a 2 block wide opening here. So I don't know if I can use the emerald because it would just look wonky and strange. I might have to use the emerald block somewhere else, or maybe try and get like another one that I could do 2 blocks in the middle would maybe be able to save it. I'm not sure though, but let's just start building. Let's just start playing around and start kind of seeing what we come up with. So I can do like a little pointy bit there like that, and or maybe I could do that and then go like this and then go like that and then like that. Would that be a cool like front bit from the house? Let's go and like whoop. Let's go drop down and have a look at it. That looks pretty cool. I don't know if it's, I think the blocks are too bright. Let me try the same, but let me try it with a different block in the middle there. What was that? Oh, that's gold, isn't it? I'm not gonna have enough gold to do all of those blocks though, am I? How much gold do I actually have? I don't think this is only gonna make like 1 or 2 blocks, which could end up being used. But yeah, not in the same way that I was using that. So let's go and make some of these into gold. So yep, that's 2 blocks of gold. We can go and keep the rest safe in here in case I need. I don't know, make a compass or power rails or something. You generally don't need gold. Gold's like probably one of like the most useless thing. It's weird how it's like pretty useless, but then also pretty valuable. Maybe these 2 middle blocks, we could switch these over to gold just to kind of make it look a bit fancier. That looks kind of cool. Okay, let's keep that kind of in that style there. Then let's choose what we're going to have kind of going around the outside. Be good to maybe do like some sort of like zigzaggy blocks. So what are some other blocks that I have that look cool and I have enough of them that I could build like something pretty decent out of? So I got all of this green wool. I was going to use this as carpets though, so I don't think I'm going to use that. I got quite a lot of this. I got quite a lot of this pink actually. This is like a whole stack of the pink. So maybe we could do something with this. So this is still powder at the moment, so I'm gonna have to go and change this into concrete. But yeah, I guess we could kind of use some of this green. Seeing as I have so much of it, might as well make the most of it. I don't want to spend today just spending absolutely ages gathering a whole load of blocks. So let me just go and pour water on all of this to turn it into concrete, and let's see if there's some kind of cool design we can come up with using this. Okay, I just went and gathered it all back up again, so I have 62 pink concrete, which Doesn't look very pink, but hey. I don't know if this is going to fit in with like the rest of the style of this place, but it's like the only colorful block, which I have absolutely loads of. So as I said, I don't want to do like a stripe. And it's quite a dark block, isn't it? So it'd be good to maybe like alternate it with a much lighter block, which would of course in reality be a much darker block. So what would be like a good light but then would appear dark block? I mean, actually no, I want a dark block that would appear light. So maybe what else do we have in here? The green makes, yeah, I mean, that would be a good opposite. So maybe we could alternate that with the green. Let's just place two of these next to each other and let's see how they would like kind of work as a pair being next to each other. That looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Yeah, let's go and make a bunch of the green concrete as well, because I know I have loads of sand and gravel left still anyway, and then I should have enough cactus stuff in here. And where is it? Rotten flesh. Oh no, this is the wrong chest, isn't it? This is the one. And there we go. There's the cactus there, and I'm after the yeah, so I need to make the concrete powder. I don't need any, don't have any more on me. So sand and gravel, that should make, this is going to make like over a stack of it, I think. Let's just make it so we have the same amount that we had of the, oh, I forgot what the color is. I think it's like pink, isn't it? Pink, yeah. Let's just so we have the same as the pink. These colors are like the most confusing things in the world. So I never know whether to say like the actual technical in-game color that they are, or whether I should say like what they actually look like. I think I'm just going to say what they look like because it's way more confusing like to do it the other way. So let's go and make this. So there we go. That's exactly the same amount of this I'm going to have once I go and change it all to actual concrete. Is there like a better way to do this concrete? What about if I do like a stack? If I go and, oh, there's an egg down here. If I go and like just stack this all up to the sky and then just pour like water down next to it, that should turn the entire stack. And then I should just be able to dig my way down. Isn't that going to be a good way to do it? It's going to be quite cool as well because I haven't like built up really high. I've not like had a good chance to look over the landscape like all together. I've pretty much just been like down on ground level or kind of just, you know, on mountains and stuff. So let's just build up all the way up to the top here. Place the water down on the side. That should change it all to concrete powder. And then I can do the water. This is probably the way like to do a good automated one as well. Like to have it as a big stack and then like maybe a dispenser fires out the water or something. So let's admire the very strange view. There's my house down there. This looks so weird. This looks so weird. Right, let's see if this is going to work then. So if I place the water here, that should gradually make its entire way down. And there we go. It seems to be going and changing that all into the concrete. And then I can just go and dig my way down here. Hopefully not too much of it is going to fall down and like get stuck in the lake. I did it next to the lake just in case something went wrong. I could, if I wanted to, go and like fall down and land in the water. But I think this has to be probably one of the most quick, efficient ways to be able to turn all of this into concrete. So I'm not entirely sure what pattern I'm going to be doing using these, but I'm just going to play around for a little bit. And I also haven't decided what color I want the roof to be. I know I want it to be glass. It kind of needs to be glass just because of all of the plants and that are growing inside of there. But as I said, I want everything to be a little bit wacky and bright and colorful. It doesn't really matter too much whether the colors end up clashing. Like I just want this to be like the most ridiculous, crazy looking house ever. So yeah, just having as many bright colors all together is kind of just the goal that we're after. But how quick was that? How quick was that to make pretty much an entire stack of concrete? That was absolutely amazing. So yeah, I think I'm going to go and once again, I'm going to try and just avoid doing just simple stripes going around the outside. Let's just see if we can kind of play around with the pattern a little bit. So maybe this one could like zigzag up and down the green. I will call it green. And then we could have this one in between. So I'm going to end up needing more of the actual green, which looks kind of the pinky color. But can you kind of see the pattern that I'm doing? So this green, oh no, that was wrong. So this green bit's just going to basically be continually going up and down around the outside. I don't know yet whether it's going to all link up perfectly when it gets to the back. It's probably not. Let's be honest here. Like the chances are it's not going to end up linking up perfectly. But in that case, we can kind of just do like a completely different design at the back and just completely change it around and just kind of come up with something else there, so it doesn't really matter that it doesn't line up. So does that look good? Kind of like zigzagging back and forth like that. And then we could do a different color on this side actually. Rather than using the purpley color here, we could do a different color block at the top, just something else that's going to look good as well. That could end up looking pretty cool. So let's just do this bit going to the back here. Let's see where it ends up. And then maybe let's just go and do the same as we've done here, but on the other side. And then that way we can kind of both kind of link them up to they get to the same area, and then we can decide what we're going to do at the back. And that fits in perfectly. That fits in absolutely perfectly. Right, it is starting to become bright because it's becoming night. It's a bright night. So yeah, I am going to go and try and get just this last side done super fast. It's pretty easy to do. It's just easy to get a little bit confused as I so often do. So yeah, this looks like it's lining up perfectly with the other side. So then I go up to here, and then I go boom, boom, and then down to the ground, then up by one. There we go. I'm getting way, way faster at this. This is going to be done in absolutely no time at all. Then we go to sleep. I don't know if it's worth letting just a few googly spawn, just because I am continuing my hunt for Endermen, seeing as the Endermen have been so rubbish in this series so far, and are just refusing outright to drop me any Ender pearls. Yeah, I might see whether any are going to spawn around. Okay, looks like the googlies are spawning, so that's okay. So I'll go to sleep now, and then in the morning, we'll have one little glance around just to see if there are Endermen about, and I can go and get some Ender pearls. Then we can carry on doing the rest of the decoration. So what I need to do now is I'm pretty happy with what I've done, but I need to, well, let's go and do the back first, and then I need to decide what other block I'm going to have on the top. I think I'm going to keep it concrete, but just choose a different color. Let's see whether this is going to fit in perfectly, because if this does just kind of line up absolutely perfectly, then that's going to be fine. I will just say, as intended, as I planned. If it does not, then we'll play around a little bit and just kind of do a different design at the back, and just kind of do something that looks like it was intended, even though it completely wouldn't be intended. So right, let's just kind of alternate each side. And oh, is this going to line up? Okay, so it doesn't line up properly. It kind of goes to like 2 blocks there, which I guess it kind of would do, but I think that's okay. I think that still fits in pretty well, and we could maybe change things up and add in a different block there. This is looking pretty cool actually already. Like even without adding in another block on the top, this looks pretty cool. I bet it's going to look like a castle or something. Let's go down to the underneath here. Let's actually go to like the side around this bit. I think it's going to be the best bit to see. That looks pretty snazzy. Pretty snazzy. So we've used that color quite a lot. I didn't even really realize how much we've used it across everywhere. But let's go and do a different color on the top up there. We could use maybe one of the orangey or the yellow colors, or maybe just a completely different color might be able to fit in okay. What do you reckon? Should we go and use one of them? Maybe we could... we could maybe do a pattern with a mixture of them. Let's try and do that. Let's go and make more of that concrete. So I believe that was I think it's like blue and cyan or something. I know it was colors where I needed to use lapis. Oh yeah, so blue and cyan. Oh, there we go. Look at my memory actually being okay. And I do have a little bit of that already here. I am going to need to make a little bit more of it, but I can use my fancy strategy in order to do that. So, yep, this is going to allow us to make the blue. I am going to need to make some cyan, though, unless I already have some cyan, but it looks like I don't. So cyan, that's going to be just green and the blue. Okay, I'm worried that we're not going to have enough lapis, but I think I do still have like a lapis block that's just kind of lying around. So I might be able to use that. So first things first, let's go and make ourselves the cyan dye. Let's just scroll through. There we go. Cyan dye. Oh, no. Well, why can I make it? Oh, I haven't got any cactus on me anymore. Did I put the cactus back in here? Or have I run out of cactus? Okay, I still do have the cactus here, but I just need to smelt it. So tell you what, seeing as I'm going to be spending a little while making all of this concrete powder, I'm also going to very quickly shut the door because I saw that creeper lurking around on the outside. Yeah, let me just go and cut ahead until I've made all of this this concrete powder, and then we can go and see if we can finish off the pattern on the top. Okay, welcome back. I have made all of the concrete powder. I'm doing my amazing strategy of piling it all up and then digging my way down through it all. So I ended up with, I could probably make slightly more, but I didn't want to end up making more than I actually needed and then regretting it because I've run out of lapis and stuff. But yeah, basically I made about 32 of each. I think it's going to be closer to like 40 with the bits that I already had kind of just lying around. So I think this should be enough. If I use a combination of the two colors, I think this should be enough to fill in the top area, and it's going to kind of fit, I guess, with the style of the rest. And oh no! Is it the last one? Okay, that wasn't the last one. I was like, oh no, did my pickaxe literally break when I was just about to break away the last one? Let's just go and make a stone pickaxe for now, and then I can just gather up the last few. I'm getting quicker, by the way, just with the menus and that. Like, I really kind of struggle trying to find all of the different things. Like, even like the super simple things like a stone pickaxe and stuff. Like, I really struggled to find it. I'm definitely getting better at that. I am definitely starting to learn, and the house looks cool. To be honest, I kind of like the way it's kind of pointy. Like, left the way it is. But I don't want to fill that up as like a complete wall, so I can't really like just leave it the way that it was. Oh, actually, I just had a thought. It's a stupid time to have this thought. What if I did like a window on the... No, okay, no, because I've already made these blocks now. We're going to have a window roof. That's going to be fine. Okay, this isn't the time to start changing my mind. This is why I normally like absolutely like plan everything I'm going to do before I start recording, because if I don't, then I'm going to keep like changing my mind all of the time. And oh, okay, so we've got way more blue than we have cyan. So we could maybe go like boom, 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 and boom. Does that look okay? I mean, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Yeah, let's go. Yes. I don't know why I actually go quiet, like waiting for a reply, as if you're going to go, yes, Stampy, it looks great. Yeah, I think it looks fine. So it looks fine. Oh, actually, this is going to be the more interesting part because... Actually, no, this is fine. This is going to fit in because that's just kind of more green area there. So this is actually fitting in perfectly well. Like, the thing is, if I had actually, like, sat down and had spent ages designing what the house was going to look like, it'd probably look all right, but it would look nowhere near, like, as interesting as this. Like, no one would plan to, like, have this weird mixture of, like, colors and stuff, would they? Like, no one would, like, design this. It's all kind of, like, happened by accident. But I would say I think it's been a bit of a happy accident to end up like this. So this is one of the stranger parts. I'm thinking of maybe changing around this yellow to be something else, because it might kind of end up clashing with what we're doing here. So let's leave the redstone and the gold where it is. Let's just leave those as gaps for now, just because I'm going to have to be filling in this area here, and I just don't want the yellow to be clashing with the design at the front. It might be just a little bit too much yellow all together. So let's just kind of do this bit the same as it would be, which would be kind of like that, I think. So boom, no boom, boom, and then that would be there like that. Then let's kind of come up with a different block to have at the front. I really wish I had more emeralds, because it'd be really cool to like add in like the emeralds at the front. Actually, that could be where we could put some glass down. We could maybe put down some like colored glass at the front there and see what that would look like. So before we use kind of that same kind of purpley glass, do you think we should use the same up there? We could give it a go. We could just go and put it in and see how it looks. Seeing as we're probably going to have some still left lying around, I would imagine. Yep, there we go. I still have 7 here. So how many blocks do we need? We need, I think I might need slightly more than 7, but I can make some more. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, we need 6. Oh, this is perfect. Once again, if I had planned it, then this wouldn't have worked out so perfectly. So let's be super careful. I can only make one mistake and place one of these panes of glass in the wrong place, which would be a pane of glass. Sorry, bad pun. Right, let's go and fill in all of this down here. We have 1 left over. Then let's just go down and look at the entire building from the outside. Before we start like patting ourselves on the back saying job well done and working on the roof, let's just see whether it does actually look any good at all before we kind of start moving straight on to the next thing. I think it looks okay. I think it looks pretty cool. So we do definitely need to have some blocks on the top. What I might do is work out whatever type of wood that is there. Maybe we could do half slabs around the top and then a window as well. So I do think there needs to be like some sort of line kind of blocking off that area there. But overall, I think it looks pretty cool. So let's go and see what type of wood that is there. I think it might just be oak wood, but it's always hard to tell. So the only way I'm going to be able to know for sure is by breaking away one of the blocks and seeing, and it is oak wood. Okay, hopefully I should have enough oak kind of lying around anyway that I don't need to go and cut down a bunch of trees. And I only need to do the block babies around the outside anyway, not full blocks. So I should hopefully have enough. And that's spruce. There we go. This is oak here. So let's just go and make a bunch of this into the planks, and then we can make a bunch of pretty much all of this into half slabs. And then we can go around the outside with that, and then that'll be like the walls done, unless of course I end up kind of extending my house up even higher, which I might do, by the way. I haven't ruled that's not out of the question. I think it's unlikely probably that I'm going to do that, but there is still a chance that I'm going to kind of want to carry on building up if I have an idea for another room or just something cool. I might just do like a big tower coming out of the top of the building. I could kind of use as like a watchtower, I guess, although I probably won't go up it. Mainly, the reason I'd want to do something like that is because I keep getting lost. I keep not being able to find my way home. So if I had just like an enormous tower, like sticking up into the sky, it would probably reduce the amount of times I end up getting lost. So that might be another benefit there. So yeah, let's once again go to sleep as fast as we can, because otherwise there's going to be a million creepers all over the place again. And then let's go and check out how this looks from the outside. outside. And then we can decide what we want for the windows on the top. Do we want to kind of use the same style of windows that we've been, using on the outside or something else? And yep, I knew it. That looks way better. I think that looks way better with the line going around the top there. And of course, we're going to see the glass kind of poking out even higher up in the sky than we have there, which might look pretty cool. I might do a little pattern with this redstone up there as well, and maybe kind of do maybe a bit of like a crisscross pattern with the redstone. Seeing as we still have so much of this left, and I just love the look of it so much, I think that I could maybe do some sort of pattern with this redstone, and then like fill in all of the glass like between there. So maybe we could start like here. And let me go and grab, do I have just some dirt on me? Yeah. So maybe this could then go like diagonally across through the middle. I think I should have enough redstone for this. And if I don't, I could just kind of end up just leaving a gap. And so what if this, so where is this going to link up to on the other side? I think it's going to line up perfectly going to the corner over there. And if it does, that would be really cool, because then we could do like another cross going from there to there, and then all of the windows will be in the middle, just basically as an excuse to use the rest of this redstone that I still had lying around, just because I love the look of this redstone so much. And yes, that fits in absolutely perfectly. Once again, you would think that I designed this, but I promise you I didn't. I mean, I don't think you need convincing, do you? You can just tell I'm making this up as I go along. Right then, so the big question, make your guesses now. Do I have enough blocks of redstone to fill in from this side to here? I think I bet I'm going to be like one off. That just seems to be the way things go in the negative challenge. I think I'm going to have like one not enough to be able to reach the other side. Oh, it's going to be close though. God, it's so close. I might just have the right amount. Please have the right amount. Don't be one off. Please have the right amount. Please be perfect. Could you believe that? I had the exact right perfect amount. I don't have enough redstone to make another block of redstone, but I just had the perfect amount. It was like this was destiny. Doing the design of this house like this must have just been destiny for me. This looks cool. This is cool. So all of these middle areas, we're going to fill in with glass. We could maybe go really fancy and do like 4 different colors of glass in each of the 4 corners. Why not? This is, if there's a time to go crazy, this is the time to go crazy with the building. So why don't we do like the orange, the green, the yellow, and then this pinky color, and just have like the 4 corners all kind of filled in with the different respective colors. So I'll be able to make it quick actually, because I already have a bunch of glass smelted, definitely enough to fill in the roof. All I need to do is get the dyeing. The only worrying thing is that I don't have enough lapis. Actually, I should do. I should be fine for this. I'll definitely have enough, and I'll be able to make some more cyan. So let me once again cut ahead until I've done a bunch of making of the glass panes, and then we can go and fill them in the roof, and then I think that will be pretty much for the outside at least the house done. Okay, I've pretty much made all of the glass. I counted up that I need 30 for like each of the main areas, apart from the one at the front, of course, because that one's going to be slightly bigger. I almost have enough. So I finally ran out of lapis. So I've only made 16 of the cyan. So I need to get more of the cyan. But apart from that, I'm almost done. So let's go and start placing this down. I got some more cactus smelting away, so I'll be able to grab that. I'm going to do green at the back, I decided. Then I'll do the red and the yellow either side there. And then kind of the purpley one at the front there, which is technically the green one. So yeah, I think that's going to be the pattern I'm going to go for. And yeah, I can't believe this has been like the series where like I should add the challenge for me to find loads of lapis, because never ever have I had a series where I've wanted lapis so much for all of these different things and then just not been able to find them in all of my different mining trips. It's been absolutely like ridiculous. Like that's never been a thing that I've been trying to hunt down after, but I've just really wanted those colors just because it's just really nice in the red and kind of orangey colors. So right then, let's go and make I think 49 should be enough for the front area. It's all of the cactus that I have. I've run out of cactus as well. Of course, getting cactus isn't going to be very difficult, seeing as I live right next to a desert. But yeah, basically, if I do need to get some more of the cactus, then I can. That's not the worry. Like, at some point, I am going to have to go mining again. So what I think I'm going to do as I'm just going to fill in as much of the roof as I can with the red. And then when I end up getting enough, I will go and kind of just go and fill in the rest and do the gaps. I might as well fill in what I have now anyway, seeing as I have it. So what I do is I go around the outside. Maybe I'll fill the middle in with with just normal glass, because I have enough glass. Like, I mean, all I need to make glass is sand, and I have zero shortage of sand, being, as I said, surrounded by a desert. So I could just kind of fill the rest in with the normal glass, and then just kind of break this away and like switch it around once I end up getting the actual glass that I need. And there we go, that fit in pretty nicely there. So ignore this bit. This bit looks pretty ugly. That will change at some point in the future. I'm just not going to go mining for lapis now. I've done so much mining for lapis in this series. It's going to happen at some point naturally in the future. I have plenty more things like left to do in this series. It's going to kind of accidentally happen rather than me needing to kind of outright go out of my way to make this happen. I'm just so happy with what the house looks like. It just looks so crazy. It just looks so weird. And I'm glad that we got all of these windows on the top as well, so that when looking through, you can still see all of like the different crazy plants that we have growing. I might even go and start growing some like melons and pumpkins in here as well. Not because I necessarily want to eat melons and pumpkins, just because I think it will look cool just seeing like the different things down there. Sadly though, I didn't quite have enough glass to fill in this last little area here. As I said though, all I need for that is going to be cactus though. So what I think I'll do is in between this episode and the next episode, I'll just go and cut down a few cactus just so I have the glass ready to go and fill that bit in there. But for now, ignore the bits that aren't done. Let's just stand here and see what it looks like. Oh, it looks so cool. It looks so cool. So what I think I might do, rather than like build like a tall tower section above my house, I think I might do like, oh no, I broke away the potatoes. I don't have my home. Okay, it doesn't matter. We have plenty of food. Food is a zero issue for me right now. So yeah, what I think I might do, not in the next episode. Oh, and I got a poisonous potato. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll build like a watchtower like next to it. So I have, this is like the main house, and then a tower with like a different style, maybe completely different colors next to it, which could be something that I could climb up and have a look around on. But also it could just be, as I said, like an easy way for me to be able to find my way home if I get lost. So that could be my next building project. But for now, I think I want to go back to focusing on some other missions. And there's one mission which is literally staring at me, which I think has to be the next thing that I need to do. And that is to be defeated by the Wither. Not defeat the Wither. I need to be defeated by the Wither, which just means... Well, the thing is that's dangerous with it is it sounds, of course, really easy. And I guess it is, but it does mean that I need to spawn in a Wither and not kill it, which basically means I'm leaving a Wither just roaming around my world. So I want to do it really far away from my house because I don't want the Wither just to kind of end up just showing up at my front door just because I didn't kill it. So yeah, I think that's going to be what I'm going to be doing in the next episode. The final thing I need to do today is to look at my cake and then goodbye cake. Oh, so sad. That is going to be the end of this episode here though. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see my valiant defeat against the Wither, there'll be a link in the description to that episode. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!